Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch along with Riesa, Pascal. Well, last week, Hurricane Ian cut a catastrophic path of destruction through Florida and the southern states as it made landfall in southwest Florida as a Category 4 storm. Powerful hurricane washed out roads, it sheared roofs off homes, and it left millions without power and forcing them to seek shelter. But there is help out there.
One such organization is the American Red Cross, and joining us now is American Red Cross spokesperson Evan Peterson, who is on the ground in Florida responding to those needs. Evan, first and foremost, as a Florida-based show, our entire crew wants to thank you and your colleagues for the tireless work you guys are doing to help our brothers and sisters who have all been impacted by this awful storm. I know you have actually been to the heaviest hit areas of Hurricane Ian. What were those areas and what did you see out there?
So I've actually been to the Fort Myers Beach area, and this is one of the disaster zones that we've seen a huge presence in terms of responding to because of how strong the storm surge was, how powerful those winds were when it came through there. And it has just been incredible to see not only the destruction, but the resilience of the people who still live in that community, who still work in that community, and who are doing everything they can to try to bounce back from this. But it's going to be a very long road for recovery.
All right, let's talk about that long road. What is the Red Cross actually doing to help those disaster victims on a short-term basis and a long-term basis?
Sure. For the short-term basis, the American Red Cross is working to address the immediate needs of people. So when you've lost your home, when you've lost your car, transportation, you've lost not just those places of shelter, but your clothes, food, medicine, medical needs. So we are working to help address those as people bring that to our attention. We are working to go out into communities and proactively search people to help them address those needs. But in terms of the long-term care, we are taking our evacuation centers, we're transforming them into emergency shelters for that long-term care because it takes a while to build a house, it takes a while to rebuild a community, and we want people to know we are here for the long haul. We're going to be here and we're going to get through this together.
Absolutely. As we mentioned off the top, we are a Florida-based crew, but we have viewers all over the country. What can our viewers do to help the American Red Cross in your relief efforts, even if, they're in some other state that wasn't impacted by the hurricane?
You don't have to be directly impacted by this storm to get involved and make a difference. What I tell people who want to help is two things. First, make a monetary donation. Simply giving us money and designating it for Hurricane Ian is the best way to make sure that your dollar is going to help somebody have a warm meal. It's going to provide them with emotional support and provide them a safe place to stay. A couple ways you can do that. You can go to redcross.org. You can call 1-800-RED-CROSS. Or if you don't want to talk to anybody, you can simply text the word Ian, I-A-N, to 90999. And they'll automatically make a $10 donation to help people in our communities.
All right, we always hear about the Red Cross wanting blood donations. People in Montana, they want to help out and they give blood. How does donating blood actually help these causes?
So one single donation of blood can impact and save up to 3 people's lives.
Wow.
So the reason why blood is so important is that, and we moved hundreds of blood products as an organization down to the state of Florida and all across it, so that when an emergency happens, when someone gets pulled into the back of an ambulance, when someone gets rushed to the hospital and they need that emergency care, doctors have blood on the shelves that they can reach for and immediately give it to that patient. So we've done that in advance of this storm, and that is already making a difference. But now we're at that point where I want to make sure they continue to have blood to be able to reach out to. So that's why making an appointment, if you haven't already, or keeping an appointment is so important. So go to redcross.org, find a time that's convenient for you, and getting in that chair will make a huge difference.
We want to make that huge difference. Give us the texting address one more time, please.
Sure. So if someone wants to make an automatic $10 donation, simply text the word Ian, I-A-N, to the number 90999, and you will make an automatic $10 donation. It's going to help people here in our community.
Evan Peterson, thank you so much. Thank you for the Red Cross, always there and always has been for this and every disaster. Red Cross is there. More Daily Flash coming up right after this.